What's going on, guys? So tonight I figured I would go ahead and show you around what we're doing in the garage here. We've been working on a ton of different props and a lot of fireworks because my fireworks show is next weekend, so we're getting all this done. So let's flip this camera around and show you what we're working on. So all right, we have a few projects sitting up here that we have sort of done but started. These two are just started. So we got this guy here. I've been buying random things to set stuff on. So this guy obviously will hang on a nail. You'll be able to hang him on your wall. So I got to do a little bit more foam into him and then start the whole corpsing process on this guy. This guy here, I just got this old gauge. Just got that in the mail today. I'm messing with some tubing. Don't really know what I want to do here yet. This idea is still in its infancy. So this is kind of the general idea. It's on a really cool stand that I got at a yard sale. So it's a cool idea once I make it happen. So this guy, I went to the town next to me, had their big yard sales, so I went and just tore it up, got all kinds of goodies. This was a lamp. I ripped all the wiring out of it and the whole light deal. I ripped all that out, foamed this guy on there, corpsed it up, so he's ready for stain and then blood. And then we got this little guy. This is just like a Dollar Tree skull. I found this little candle holder though at Goodwill, so I just drilled a hole in the bottom there and then corpsed him up a little bit. So get him stained up. 4 of the hands on platters, so I'm going to try and take 2 to the one show, 2 to the next show. And I got these corpsed up skeleton hands, the little resin hands you get at like Joann Fabrics or Spirit. Comes 2 in a pack. So I got these guys all corpsed up, just need to add blood. Same with this. Here we got some brains on trays, so I got to get those done. This guy here was just a Loctite creation. My buddy Frankenpine came over and we just busted out some head forms and some Loctite, and then we just started sculpting, and this is what I came up with. It's got little mandibles down there, some pumpkin teeth. So I'm gonna mess this thing all up, make it a wall mount eventually. Down there we got corpse feet. I've got 4 of them, just like that. I'm gonna add blood to these guys yet. Over here is my huge pile of yard sale finds. Tons of candlesticks, random things, little shelf. Yeah, this little like globe thing that's, I don't know, hangs from the ceiling. I thought it'd be cool to put like a head or something in there. But I just got all kinds of different candle holders. Thought this one looked neat. We got this little guy here. This little one. You get these 2 here. Got this guy. Eventually want to make some keychains, so when I go to a show I can hang them on there. Found that at Goodwill. More candle holders. Obviously all my fireworks, getting ready for our show. I'll do a whole separate video on this, but we have a ton of stuff. This is my grand finale, and then down there is a whole bunch. So we'll do a whole separate video on that, because I know some of you guys like it, and then we'll put it on the other channel too. So this guy here, I just finished adding some more stuff onto him earlier around his eye, and we got some the gore painted up. We got his throat tube in there, a creepy cloth and twine and stuff hanging from him. This was also another really cool candlestick that I found at Goodwill. So I made use of it. This, I just put like a piece of wood in there, and then I just wood glued it and everything into it. So that'll be a pretty nasty piece when it's done. This one here is going to be my big piece for this next show. I have her face all bagged up so you can't really see what's going on, but that is a severed head. There might be video of it from before, but I can't get her bag up high enough to show you her whole face right now. I just have it so I can finish doing what I'm doing. But I got an amperage gauge on there with some tubing going into her neck, and then some tubing coming off here that's bolted up into the top of this thing. So I've been working around on this. This is all Loctite in here, and creepy cloth and twine and some other stuff. So, and then obviously this is all foam. I just added all this in just to give it an extra nastiness since I just added all the tubing. So this thing should look pretty freaking sweet when it's all done. Get that foam out of there. So basically, you'll just have this shut in there. You'll still see the amperage gauge. The back side I have off right now so I can paint and stain and install stuff. So there will be a back on this. I have, like I said, I have it off just so I can build this thing. But I think it's really cool. You can see all through it. It's gonna be very, very bloody, very gory piece. So this is gonna be one of my cool pieces for the next show. This is just like an old pie shelf. There was a shelf right about that middle piece there. You might be, oh, you can't really see it now. You can kind of see it there. There was a shelf. I beat that out of there, broke it off. I didn't want a shelf in there because I had this idea. My wife was throwing this thing away. I said, I think I have an idea for this. I had this crappy eBay head and I wanted to do this. So we got this thing. It's like 2 foot tall, a little over 2 foot, something like that. It's pretty cool. It's gonna look awesome. It's gonna be a nice tabletop piece. Like I said, once it's all done. So I got the fan on these guys drying, and that's about it. Like I said, I've been bouncing between fireworks and all this. I have had a crazy few weeks trying to get all this stuff done, trying to get these fireworks done. I need to get all these fireworks glued down on this board right here. I gotta get all these guys glued down. Everything else is glued down and fused and ready to rock and roll. This, however, is not. So I gotta go to work Monday and Tuesday, and then I have off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm gonna like buckle down and get this stuff done. Then it's right back into Halloween. I just did a halfway to Halloween show. I've ended for the very first time. I have since signed up for 2 more shows. So I am going July 13th and 14th to the Odd Mall out of, I think it's Akron they're out of. But this is the Emporium of the Weird in Aurora, Ohio. It's a really big show. Lots of vendors, tattoo artists. So it's a kind of like an oddities and curiosities type show. That's why I'm making these really weird pieces. These weird skulls on the candlesticks, the wall sconce ones with the gauges, all my other typical stuff I've been making and sold well at the other show. So I'm going to make more of that, which is the hands on the plates and the legs. So I'm doing that stuff. These pieces here are kind of more for this show that I'm going to. And then August 17th, I think it is, I'm signed up to vend at the Cleveland Haunt Club's halfway to Halloween. Well, it's not halfway to Halloween. It is the Haunted Garage Sale and Hearst Cruise In. So I'm going to be vending that. I've already got my spot, already paid. So we got to... so immediately it's like one show, and then I have a month to make stuff, and then I have another show, then I have a month to make stuff, and then I have another show. So I'm going to be extremely busy. So right after this fireworks show, I'm cleaning everything out, getting right into Halloween, finish all this stuff up, and then I am going to the July show. Right after that, come back, make more stuff, take it to the haunted garage sale. After that's done, I'm going back to the Odd Mall September, I think it's 7th and 8th. And I'm not sure, I think that's like Summit Fairgrounds or something like that. So we're going back to that one, and that is Odd Mall Uncensored. So that's going to be like, you know, really gory stuff, nudity, weird things, like very, very odd stuff. So I'm going to be making more crazy stuff for that. So I am extremely busy with these shows. And I think I also snuck one in on August 2nd. So I might be going to a show August 2nd, but it's like a small downtown show. But it was free because I got a booth at this big Emporium of the Weird show. So they gave me a free booth, so I'm going to go set up downtown. Screw it, what the heck. If I make a few bucks, I make a few bucks. If not, I wasted some time. So what? Wasted a Friday evening. So, yeah. And then right after that, straight into haunt season, and we're going to be setting up the yard, so I'll be doing the yard haunt stuff. I don't know how big actually I'm going this year. It's probably going to be extremely scaled down from the last few years just because of this stuff. Trying to take this whole vending thing serious and get my prop gig up off the ground. We got new logos made, we got stickers made, we got shirts coming just for us to wear at the shows. So my buddy Ryan has been a huge help to me with these shows. So that's it. That's what we've been up to. Next, I'll do a video showing you guys all this stuff with the fireworks. And until the next video, I will see you on the next one.